What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Real Raw and Uncut. I'm your boy B Anomaly.
I'm Michael Harrison.
Mike G.
Y'all found it?
No, go ahead. Keep talking about what we're talking about.
All right, so we have a really great show for you guys tonight. We're going to touch on some, I guess, important topics or whatever. So, first of all, guys, I wasn't here last week, so how was y'all week?
It was great. The show was great too. You should have been here.
Yeah, I had an emergency.
That show was heavy.
Yeah, I had an emergency. I tuned in. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. All right, so we trying to...
He actually had a clothing line that you wanted to start, so it would have been great to talk to him.
Yeah. I'm going to reach out to him. I got his information.
What you looking for, Mike?
All right, so one of the situations I'm sure you guys have been hearing is Monique's trying to boycott Netflix. So apparently she was offered $500,000 to do a comedy special and felt some type of way about it because Amy Schumer was paid a little bit more. So in typical Monique fashion, she decided to go on a rant and, you know, basically say it was something based on gender and her being a African-American female. So
I know they offered her $500,000 to do it, and they offered Amy Schumer like $11 million.
Yeah.
And then they offered, of course, Dave Chappelle and I forget whoever else. What did they get? Like
More
I think
than
Dave Chappelle
500,000.
got 17 million and Chris Rock got 20.
yeah, like some millions.
Jesus.
So I guess I would feel, some type of way, but I probably would have went and tried to negotiate.
Instead of spazzing out.
Instead of like being like, oh, boycott, because now that's when you get a target on your back. Like, see, we can't.
But she already had one.
I'm just saying you don't throw fuel on the fire.
Well, she's learning the harder way.
All right, so do
you agree with the $500,000? You think she should be paid more?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think she should at least get a meal.
A meal at least.
Absolutely.
At least.
I mean, she's a legend in her own way. She is a queen of comedy. So I mean,
You don't think so?
$500,000 is a slap in the face.
Tell me Monique's last comedy special.
Oh, wow.
His last TV.
I don't know all of that.
Monique's last movie was Almost Christmas.
Almost Christmas.
Right.
What year was that?
With DC Young Fly.
Oh, exactly.
That was her Oscar-winning performance that she's crying about.
I mean, does Amy Schumer have an Oscar?
Amy Schumer is very marketable.
Amy Schumer's one related to a U.S. congressman, so that's going to have some pull.
All right, well, let's do this. I want to play this clip, and I'm going to see if y'all still feel the same way, because Monique always provide receipts.
Just play like some of it just to get a drift of what she's talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, you can, if you have it. Start at like I think it's 4 minutes and 50 seconds.
I didn't know that's
Now there's something with Netflix.
Yes.
And we saw you post this on your social media.
Hey, my loves. I am asking that you stand with me and boycott Netflix for gender bias and color bias. I was offered a $500,000 deal last week to do a comedy special. However, Amy Schumer was offered $11 million, Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle $20 million. Then Amy Schumer went back and renegotiated $2 more million because she said I shouldn't get what the men are getting, they're legends. However, I should get more, and Netflix agreed.
So you want folks to protest because of what? You said gender bias?
And color bias.
And color bias. Break this down.
So last week,
Yeah.
we got an offer from Netflix. The offer was for $500,000. So when my husband, who was my manager, Sydney, he had sent, let me go all the way back.
Okay.
Before we even get to the deal. The first insult was Netflix had to send someone out to see my performance.
Okay.
So that's really an audition. They sent 2 of their representatives out.
Let me get this out your
Thank you, Sugar. They sent 2 of their representatives out to see if they liked my show.
Okay.
One representative's name was Caitlin. And her response back when she saw the show, thank you all so much for your help. She put on a great show.
And that's on the email right here.
Yes, from Netflix. That's the Netflix email. That's from their representative from Netflix.
Okay.
Now, they also sent out another representative. His name was Benjamin.
Okay.
Benjamin then sent us back an email that said,
So y'all still don't think that she has a valid point? Nope. I mean, she at least she came to the table with receipts, like saying, "Hey, you know, we discussed, boom, boom, boom." So,
I do have to say they auditioned her though. It's 2018. They could have went on YouTube. They could have went on HBO's now.
Make sure you got new jokes.
I mean,
You gotta be current with it.
maybe a meeting or something.
Hold on 1 second, Mike.
No.
yeah, I mean, I think all right,
Hold on, Brian. 1 second.
I understand about her knowing her worth. You know, if you feel like you're being lowballed, so she has the right to ask. But you haven't been funny in 10 years, though.
it ain't
You know
been
what I'm
that
saying?
long.
You haven't been funny a long time. So, you know, if I'm gonna pay you mentions, I need to see some funny recent output or steady output. You haven't been funny in maybe not 10 years, but a while. You said her last movie was with last Christmas.
Yeah.
Last time she actually made you laugh, though.
But I'm saying, yeah, I was about to
I mean, the movie was funny. I laughed, and you know, and every show that she do, from what I've never seen her, but she
It was
sells out
scripted, though,
every
so that's why.
every show that she does. So, I mean, it's just it's a topic. I mean, you know, they were, and you can catch the interview on YouTube, but they were basically comparing her resume to Amy Schumer's resume. You know, and
She actually compared her resume. Like, the part I don't get, right, is, yeah, you Monique. Yeah, you this big star. So when you come off spitting out all these names, oh, I'm better than them. Nah, you is who you is. So take what we gonna give you or go ahead and go in the house. You ain't want to do it. Go in the house.
Well, she should have just
I just
negotiated.
think she should have got a little bit more than $500,000 though.
thought I should say, like, even if it is the $500,000 or whatever,
Right.
you are who you are, no matter what. Nobody can take that from you. If she'd have did the best 30 minutes that she possibly could have done, I'm just like I explained to the other dude, for 30 minutes for $500,000, and HBO gonna call you 2 minutes after you get off the stage and say, we're gonna fund half your tour to go across the world with this one tour because we like it so much, and whatever the case may be now. She done fucked all that up. If I was HBO or Netflix, I wouldn't give her $500,000. I wouldn't give her $13 million.
But you talking about an
Listen,
Oscar?
listen.
Okay, go ahead.
You're discussing what we talked about in our office on some public social
platform,
media
yeah.
platform, as if I wronged you or something.
Right.
Like, I didn't wrong you. I actually called you to my office to talk to you about money. You didn't call me and say, "Hey, man, look, I got some money ideas. I'm thinking about. Can you give me some? Because then you'll be begging, right?" So they actually had to call her and be like, "Hey, come and let's talk about some money real quick." You throw them out of the room. Well, that's rude. And then as soon as you get to your car, you talk about it. Not
Right.
to your best friend.
Point.
Not
To the world.
To the world.
Not to your manager.
And that you were saying that's her Oscar winning thing. She's not a Oscar winning comedian. She's an Oscar winning actress.
Actress, yeah.
I hate when people keep saying that
Yeah.
she's Oscar winning. That Oscar don't go on that check when they give you that check. Great job, yeah. You get your award, yeah. But that ain't gonna keep that money coming in. That shit gonna get old and dusty. Then what you gonna do?
So she should have just took the deal and
Take
left
the
it.
money and run, shorty.
Makes sense.
And then everybody know a contract, and like in a contracting situation, the first deal ain't gonna be the best one. But again, when the last time she got some money,
Right.
like some legit money to be a comic, what she came out as a comic, and she referred herself to Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock and all those people. They've been doing comedy since I was a kid. I used to sneak and watch it. So like, I didn't see Monique.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I didn't see her. So if you gonna base it off like those people, is it a sex thing or a bias thing? No, like these people really did that. Like the girl that was in Girls Trip. Oh, Tiffany. The girl that was in that movie. Yeah. She been out for a while. I slept on it until I had watched the little anniversary thing on Netflix, and I was like, man. Her nasty mouth ass was on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was her. You know what I'm saying? Because she'd be the one that get caught on because she talking about dicks and all this old crazy wild shit. Like, and I can only have it on So Loud. You know what I'm saying? It was her. You know what I'm saying? So, like, again, I didn't see Monique. Even on the Netflix series of the 25th anniversary for Def Comedy Jam. Like, she was not there. That's not good business. Like,
Right.
you a comic. You're not an actor. If you're an actor, we'll treat you like an actor then. You know what I'm saying? You don't like that. Oh. Well, you want to be a comic now. Let's be a comic then.
Well,
So
Monique,
bottom
I
line,
guess
are
you're
you
the-
gonna
you know,
are you
I
gonna
guess-
boycott Netflix?
Hell no. I'm still watching you know, so Monique, as much as I love you, you're the asshole of the day. You know.
What you want to talk about next?
You
Me?
A.
That's not what I meant.
And then yeah.
What you was about to say?
Yeah, I'm just looking at this thing. Jada started. She want to comment on it. It's crazy.
What she say?
She support Monique. You know, Jada Pinkett Smith. Yeah, yeah. She says she support Monique. She stands behind her 100%. So,
Not the way she did it, but what she's standing for.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, what she stands
Okay.
for.
Okay.
Nobody's mad at that. That's how you going about it.
Right.
That's just greasy. Like I
Right.
said, we in the business. I don't want you
Right.
telling our personal business.
Give me no money.
What if I had a budget for that just for you to say I wanted another 30 million?
Right, like
If I had that, now you done blew all that because you
Or negotiate. Like, you give
Well,
me
I
this.
mean, that's
but-
what she was saying. Her husband tried to negotiate, but they were kept saying it wasn't based on resume, and by the fact that she hadn't had nothing relevant, comedy wise, they thought that she would be worth to the fans $500,000. You know, that's what she would pull in.
Okay, give me
So.
$500,000 to get some ticket sales, and I'm gone.
No,
You know.
no, they not.
No,
But,
I ain't mad at nobody. Somebody gonna call me and say they liked it though.
Yeah.
They had to give me.
And then you could have
Yeah.
negotiated. You could have been like, well, let me get paid off streams as well.
Right. Right.
There was some other thing you could have said instead of just like, he get all the money. Like,
I mean, you know, I just hope it works out with Monique and Netflix because she's deserving of a comedy special. You know, I think she's really funny, so I hope it works out with them. You know, so.
So let's move forward since none of us are deactivating our accounts. So what's next to talk about? Are we going into music?
We can, yeah.
We can?
Go to music.
Did he get the video? So okay, let's start off this way. Do you think it's important as a established artist to always perform with the live band?
Yes.
Why?
Well, speaking from me being a consumer person myself and dabbling back into music, at some point, if I want to hear a studio version, I'll buy the CD. When I go to a concert, I want the full effect. The drums. Yeah, exactly. The drums, the background singers. Oh, I want all of that. Not a track that you've put together to. Even the opening acts nowadays have half of a band. You know, whether it's
Like a two-piece band or something like that.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like if it's a drummer, pianoist, you know, they have whatever. They have something to fulfill that liveness, not a track.
A pianoist? What's that?
You know, well, someone that plays the piano.
Oh, a pianist. Oh,
Piano.
You knew what the hell I was talking about. though.
Check, mic check that.
Yes, but I definitely think that's important.
So the reason why I brought this up because I sent you guys a group video of Tamar performing, and whoever her DJ was supposed to play one song, but they was playing a mixture of another song, and then the way she reacted on stage was just like there was no sound check, there was no rehearsal. Like,
Yeah, like-
and then you have a full band here, but no one's on it, but you're performing to a.
and every artist has to do sound check.
she
Like
have
most
people?
artists
Was
is
it like-
required to do sound check.
Was it like the people in the band or just the instruments sitting there?
It was the instruments.
It was a full setup as if another artist was going to use it and she didn't. So I don't understand how that's possible. Like
Was it her show?
it doesn't matter. Like you're.
Well, maybe
just
she-
You're
saying,
one
if
of the
she was
Braxtons,
just,
like-
But she didn't.
having
Maybe she didn't have the money
section
to pay for a band.
for that.
You know. I mean, I'm just.
Her husband's who?
She is going through it. She's going through a divorce.
So if we can show the clip, do you have the clip? Yeah, let's see.
Wait a minute, baby. Yeah. Wait a minute, baby. Y'all ain't ready to party. Wait a minute, baby. Yeah. Come on now, come on now. Wait a minute, baby.
she has a full band behind her, but no one's there.
Tamar Braxton, you're the asshole of the day. Because you should have been better prepared with your craft. You know.
And then her DJ, like what button did you press?
You.
Why is your setup still set up and not her setup?
She's been having bad sound for a minute. Actually,
that should have been like sound check should have been a plus. So somebody didn't do their job. So,
well,
you know, and being a
spend
professional,
less time
I
being
get
shady
it.
and more time working on your craft, then you'll be okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you were at the concert when
Yeah.
we were backstage, and she her whole
Totally
era was just very nasty.
Nasty.
Yeah.
You know, we was like, hey, Tamar, and she just like literally kept walking like we wasn't even standing there. Honey, I will never buy a record of yours again. Yeah.
Like she
didn't
was
speak.
arms and like everything. Like she just
Like where you're sitting, she was right there and we were right here. And she was walking to the stage and we was like, hey, Tamar, and she just kept walking. Didn't say hi,
sipped her water,
cat,
kept
dog,
moving.
nothing. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, which I didn't. I paid to see Monica, but you know, I didn't even see Tamar. I was out at having a cocktail when she was performing. I wasn't going to sit through that.
That's why she didn't speak back to you.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
could
'cause
be.
you let 'em- yeah.
Could be. Could be. I mean,
So, yeah.
but, yeah.
So as an aspiring artist, are you gonna have a live band?
Yeah, my team's gonna be on it, you know, because I think it's owed to the fans. Like I said, that you know, you're live, you're performing live. You know, if that's the case, you could have came out there and lip synced to your track. If that's the case, and then you're Braxton, like, come on, your sister's Tony. Like, really? Come on now, you gotta come better with that. You got to.
In
I
my
understand,
opinion,
you
from
know,
seeing her in concert so many times, she's very sloppy on stage. She's just all over the place, vocally, dancing, hair, just too much.
Well, I think she wants in her head she's a friend of Beyonce and Mariah Carey, and I think she tried to
Emulate.
put that out in her performance. And you're Tamar, be Tamar. You know, Tony doesn't come up there and try to be Anita Baker. You know, like stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. But enough. I know you're a Tamar fan, so I don't want to keep
I
bashing
don't
on
have
your girl.
nothing. I'm just listening. I welcome all opinions.
Can't comment on somebody live if you've never seen them live.
You've never seen Tamar?
Did you see me? Did you see me make a comment? Though?
That's what I'm saying. You can't.
But I didn't.
You're right, and you won't.
How?
Go support
You see
Tamar.
how I was talking to you? And
Go-
then
go
this
support
went
Tamar.
off?
Go support Tamar. You got to support your
Child.
favorite
I
artist.
try to get him, but he never. I don't want to go by myself.
What
well,
else you said?
That's
you
why
wanted
you
to
missed
talk
out.
about?
Keep playing her CD.
This whole Jay Holiday situation.
What happened with Jay Holiday?
Another.
Did we see him in that video too? No. You
He-
seen the video? Yeah.
Yeah, he.
You went on the scene for no reason too, right? Right.
Yeah.
I mean, if nobody buying your music, that's a reason to be off the scene. So
Actually, I bought his first 2 CDs.
takes more than 2 people.
I didn't buy it.
I mean, I downloaded the 2 CDs. I should say that. But
He bought
Oh,
it.
you bought the first one? Oh, wow. I didn't buy any.
listened to them both.
I like this. I just bought the singles, I guess, when it was time to. I mean, you know, he had to write baby making music. When you was ready to get it in, you put on some, you know. But the whole CD, absolutely not.
No.
No.
The first CD was good, but like every song sounded the same. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
Like some CD, it's only one song
Uh-huh.
that you really want. But I'll buy the whole CD because I think it's gonna be a good CD.
And it's not.
Well, it's
yeah.
different from back in the day. Back in the day,
They didn't have a lot of streaming like Spotify.
yeah, back in the day, you
and-
had to buy the album
Yeah.
to hear the album. Nowadays, you can pick and choose on iTunes what you want to buy. You don't have to buy the whole album. Oh, I like that song. All right, buy that one. I like that one.
Yeah.
Buy that one. And I hate that. I do, because back when I was buying cassettes and CDs, telling my age.
Me too. I bought them too.
Yeah. So it's like we bought it to get the whole package, to read the who wrote the songs,
Oh
to
man,
see the album
yes.
outward.
I remember that. Like I would love
All
reading the
that's
credits
it's
and all
dead
of that.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's dead, so.
You buy a CD, people looking at you like, what? Like, yeah. Yeah, you can like Target, Walmart, Best
But
Buy.
yeah, it's, trying to find it in them stores is hard though. So you would have to order from Amazon, guarantee. Yeah.
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 So apparently, Jay Holiday slams Beyonce SZA about the disrespect of black men.
But he called out Mary J. Blige. He called out Mary J. Blige. He was like, I lost against Mary J. Blige. I guess they're not picking talent over something.
But you didn't release nothing.
He has.
dude.
It's not. It was in his caption. It was not about releasing though. Like you can release what you want. If
What
the
did he
people not gonna
release?
support it, they're not gonna support it.
Right.
But like you can't compare yourself to Mary J. Blige.
Absolutely
No,
not.
he was like they picking pain over talent is what he's saying. That's why the females are winning because they're singing about pain and heartache. So
He had.
I mean, but
3 albums on Spotify. Last one was in 2013.
I didn't know that.
And
Me neither. See,
back
but
up,
you talk about you want a Grammy. Like, where's your team at? Where's your promotion team? I mean, he's complaining in a sense. No, he hasn't won one, but he wants one. I guess that's why he's making this hoopla.
well, then make a good song. You get a Grammy.
And
that's not always the
he was
case either,
saying,
though, making a good
like,
song.
No males were
the
nominated.
Grammys
which
now
is
are
false.
like a popularity contest.
People don't go to the Grammys no more.
Yeah.
I think Justin Timberlake said he was like not going. They like called him. He was like, I'm not going. Like he flat out said it like publicly. He was like, no, I'm not
Because
going.
they rehearsing for the Super Bowl.
Well, yeah,
They're still leaving Janet out.
Is Janet coming?
yeah.
We don't know. Yeah,
Be
probably
nice.
She might. She might.
We don't know.
Gotta watch and see.
Yeah, it might. Right. So yeah, Jay Holiday, he's the asshole of the day.
Isn't he from here?
Yeah, he's from here.
He's from DC.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then you call out the females. How you gonna compare yourself to a female struggle? Like you didn't call out Usher, Chris Brown. You called out the female artists.
You know, I mean,
That's true, but maybe he need to change his image, change his sound, get with the times.
I think he's too old to maybe like trap R&B though.
yeah.
Has he been making trap R&B?
I don't know. I'm saying you say get with the times. I think he looks too old.
I mean, he can be on a feature. with
Well, I mean,
one
R.
of them or
Kelly's
something.
still making trap R&B and stuff like that. And
Peter Pan.
you know, so.
So that was what we're gonna talk about.
You want to talk about
That's
something?
what I'm saying. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
you were
switching.
saying why is it hard for
Why is it? Yeah. Why is it hard
gay
for
artists to make it in mainstream
LGBT
music?
artists to make it mainstream when they're just as talented? But he didn't come out to pay
Luther
put him
didn't-
out after he died.
Oh shit!
And Patty,
Come on, fool. Come on.
You got the lead singer for the internet.
Oh,
Sid? Sid,
From
Who?
the internet?
the lead singer for the internet.
Oh, that group.
Yeah, the lead singer though. Sid, she made a solo album that came out last year. I think it went gold.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, some of them are, you know,
What about Ocean? Frank Ocean?
Frank Ocean.
But see, they didn't come. Well, Frank didn't tell everybody that until he was already a name.
Yeah.
And in the early '90s, you had Michelle Inachegla. She's probably one of the first.
Who?
Michelle Inachegla.
Oh
She's
yeah,
from
yeah, yeah,
here
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
as an
she
aspiring
was.
artist, back to you, since it relates to you.
Would I
'cause I don't know why
openly
he
come
hit.
out?
Huh?
Would I openly come out?
Yeah. Like, would you like?
You know what I mean?
Would you?
Yeah.
Is he mad?
You
I'm
would?
just gonna sit here with
I
my
would.
nice
Absolutely.
coat
And sweat
and look cute.
and sweat.
I don't
That coat is banging though. I like that coat.
Yeah, we told him that.
I definitely like that coat.
We told him that.
But yeah, I would.
You would.
I would.
You would
I would openly come out before I release my project.
That's what's up.
Take a chance. Why not? I mean, I feel people have had the opportunity to do it, but they were too scared.
No, I actually think the time is right though. Like I think right now is the best time
To
where
do it.
LGBT can come out before the album came out and say this is who I am. It
Exactly.
can still sell.
Right.
Because you look at it right now, it's accepted, which it should be. You know what I'm saying? There's no right reason why it why it should not be accepted. So I think now's a good time.
Yeah.
You better take your ass upstairs and record
you know.
To the studio.
and record.
It's just only the people have to get past being gay and look at the actual talent.
And then the music has to be good too.
Yeah, first and foremost.
What's his
Sam Smith.
Sam Smith.
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
Sam Smith fan.
Big Sam Smith fan.
He
Yeah, me
wearing
too.
Heels in this video.
Oh, I didn't see that.
He's like over 100 pairs of heels.
Oh, Jesus! Wow. Yeah,
Did an interview. You know what I'm saying? Did an interview. Yeah, did an interview and said that. So
I mean, if that's yeah.
I love Sam Smith.
Yeah, me too.
You know, I think if you do it well, Sam Smith does it well, so it works for him.
He is.
You know, so
In the black community, though, there could be a Sam Smith.
Oh hell yeah!
You
I
think so?
can- Yes.
You think so?
Oh,
You would support him?
never mind. I'm not.
I mean, because you don't support me. I'm your friend. I'm just asking. Would you support? Would you support them? I'm just.
You know, yeah. Like,
I'm
look,
just asking.
Tell them why you
y'all,
mad, son.
I've been
Tell them why you
sitting
mad,
here
son.
nice and
I'm just asking.
you know, and he just.
I'm just asking. I mean, he's quick to support. You know, people that don't know him. but, you know,
Look, let me just for the record, I was very supportive and trying to figure out what you was doing. Oh, let me know what's going on. I'ma come, and you know, I was very supportive for a while. Thank you very much.
Okay.
A good, oh no, almost a year that your ass was rude,
Okay.
and you was like, Still hit your ass up trying to find out what's going on. So you can keep all of that over there.
Okay. Just making sure. Did you buy my book?
But when you start acting right, I'll buy your book.
I'm just asking. I'm just
Okay.
asking.
When you act right, your book
I'm
will
just
get
asking. Okay. So you say there could be a black Sam Smith.
bought. Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
That you will support.
Like what do you mean, Black Sam Smith? What do you mean? Vocally popular as popular?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
And accept it.
It's gonna be hard to get him there. Though.
That's a hard one.
Yeah. It's gonna be hard to
That's
get him
a hard
there.
one.
He will have to do features with some people.
Yeah.
yeah.
And who would want to do features with, you know what I mean? Like,
All right, but if it was an artist before coming out,
Right.
and he got all these hit songs, platinum hits, and he come out as gay, would it ruin his career?
No, I don't think so.
That's funny because I have a Curtain in my new book. That's an R&B single who came out and got dropped, and the fans left him and stuff like that. So.
That to me is very possible.
Yeah.
Just like with
I was
other-
about to say, I
Possible.
think so.
It's better to come out gay from the beginning.
Exactly.
Try to
Then
live
build
live,
exactly.
and
Exactly. Because I mean my take on it is I feel as though he would lose his fan base because his fans are gonna feel like he wasn't being true. You know,
Because a male, all the women will flock to him, and then if he come out as gay, they'll sway away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like with probably a gay rapper. Like they have gay rap, New Orleans bounce rap, right?
Right.
But
Big Frida.
I'm talking about like a New York thug rapper come out, and now I'm gay.
You know who that is? Big Frida.
The whole career.
She was excited. I know who that is.
Yes, I mean
What do you think?
I'm all for it. Like, I'm all for it.
Do you think there would be somebody like that?
It could be if they're marketed right. Yeah. They have to be marketed. Their brand, their image has to be right. They have to be marketed right. They can't. I don't think an overly flamboyant one. No. Off the break. No.
So
I mean, we do have gay male singers. They're just not out. Like, let's be honest.
Oh yeah,
Of course. Yeah.
Of course.
Like,
Absolutely.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
I
Like
can
who?
name I can drop like 5, 6 off the top now, but you know I'm not gonna do that.
Johnny Gill.
Yeah, for real.
oh, Freddie Jackson.
But I mean I think so.
But are you saying that based off their mannerisms?
Well, no, like with Freddie Jackson, my friend saw him in Miami with his
Partner.
Oh.
Freddie was like Luke anyways. Like you knew, but you didn't know.
Look what I got.
You know what I mean?
yeah, like she worked at a hotel and she said
And she
he
caught
was
him.
so sweet,
Yeah.
really nice, and
I mean, everybody knew. They didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like Luther.
Yeah,
But no one cared though
about
because
Luther for
the
a minute.
material was there.
I just found
the
out.
material was there, so they didn't care.
Yeah, speaking of Luther, I really figured it out when he did that song. What was it? Damn it, Secret Love.
That's when you figured it out.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I just found out.
Because when I actually listened to the words one day, and I was like, oh, this man is talking about creeping with another dude.
Like, I kind of figured it out. What's that song off the wood? If This World Were Mine.
This world was mine.
Can't no dude write no chick no shit like that. That shit was too tough. Like, nah, you
I mean,
looking at me crazy. Okay.
they could.
Male in touch with his inside self to write you no dope ass song like If This World Were Mine. No. He gotta take it out Hallmark cards and bring it to you in pieces.
I mean, you got some really good writers out there, male wise, that are really talented that could, pull some stuff off like that. So.
I was only one.
Okay. Right. I didn't even.
I was only one.
That's some shade thrown at me.
One. Mike, were you born?
Nope.
Oh.
Oh, Mike.
Still a spring chicken, y'all.
Yeah, he's the baby.
Okay.
So let's go to a break and come back. Yeah. We'll be right back.
Please relax and prepare for takeoff.
DC's #1 recording studio.
What's going on, y'all?
Kim.
What?
Welcome back. To
You
the
see what I'm
Real
talking
Raw
about? I
and
can't
Uncut
even bring the
show.
show back without you saying something.
I didn't even say anything. I got choked up.
You got choked up?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back to the Real Raw and Uncut
Yeah,
show.
you
I'm
can-
Michael Harrison. How you doing? What's your name?
I'm the anomaly.
That's right.
What's your name?
Everything.
Everything.
Everything. So before we left, we was talking on the commercial break. We was talking about an assistant. Would you get an assistant if you were involved in a lot? And
Hell yeah.
you would.
Yes. Why would you not?
Where would you look for one?
You said where?
Yeah. Because I think that's my struggle.
Speaking from my experience or just in general?
I'm talking to you.
Well, for me, it would be hard for me to find one because I went to business school, so I have a lot of people in the business world. Like, that's not a problem.
So it wouldn't be hard for you to find
No.
out. So maybe you need to introduce me to someone that you know that I would confide
Well,
in
if
and
you
trust
let me know
in.
what's going on, I could probably help you out a little bit. Would you get an assistant?
Yeah, I think it takes the load off a lot.
I think an
of having
assistant
to-
is like.
But I mean, it has
it's
to be somebody
necessary.
that you trust because they're gonna know all of your business. When your doctor's appointments are, all
it
of that.
depends.
Well, see,
Because they
no,
have
it-
to
no,
schedule.
it
Well, I
ha-
mean, they got to schedule it to make sure that you're. It's supposed to take the burden off of you.
Well, no, certain like an assistant, like just for your entertainment, your that stuff, your personal stuff.
Yeah, but they have to know that so they can schedule it. Whatever your, for example, if you're doing a book tour, they want to be able to schedule your tour to keep up with your personal stuff. If you gotta go get checked out, you gotta go to the doctor, especially if you're going overseas. You don't want to go, and catch nothing. So you got to get the necessary stuff. So that's where they come in and say, hey, don't forget your appointments at this time. Whoop whoop whoop. Your flight leaves here. Your boop boop. And
I don't
it
think
seems
he
like it
needs all
makes
that
it.
assistant.
Right, exactly.
He-
I mean,
I mean,
I
I'm
was,
just
I
figuratively
was,
speaking,
I was
as
just
in-
recommending to get like maybe someone in college looking for like a college credit or something like that. So
An intern.
yeah, just an intern assistant.
Yeah. How do you feel about it?
I don't know.
What you
I
mean?
don't know. I don't know. I never thought about it. I just handle everything myself. Like set up my own meetings, do my own.
It's
everything.
stressful.
I do. It is very stressful.
Yeah. See.
But I get it done. I get it
Yeah.
done. Then I don't have to worry about nobody miscommunicating or not telling me something or trying to take something.
Yeah.
It's
that's
crabs
true.
in the barrel out here. Like everyone doesn't, they don't want to see you happy for real.
Don't get you no hood assistant.
Hell no.
No
hood
Jimmy
assistant.
From my friend, I know this girl who round the way she can come and help you out because she did.
No,
I
they
know.
they
You
gotta
don't want that type of
definitely
person.
be business mindset.
Yeah.
And
They have to
or-
know how to use a
yeah.
computer.
Well, yeah. Exactly.
So I don't know.
But
Maybe in the coming months I'll look into it. But yeah.
And it's kind of like for me, I love kind of not, because at one point I was like, oh, maybe I need to look, for new management. But I actually like being the boss, because my thing is first rule of business: negotiate what you want. Negotiate then take
Having
what you
a
want.
manager
And-
is
Yeah.
great. Like
I mean, no, I believe it.
I'll call
I've
him
had
and be like,
one,
"Hey,
and-
I want this, I want that. Can
Yeah.
we make it happen?" And he'll make it happen. Like with my movie that I'm working on, like I asked him, I was like, "Can you find me 6 main characters?" I gave him the synopsis. Came back with 6 main characters that fit each.
It's definitely because I did have one, and she was amazing. It was a time that I spent in Boston, but I just think now where I'm at, especially being CEO and having a company and a brand, it feels good to be able to.
I
want to
host one of your parties.
Are you gonna actually follow through?
I'll have.
You gonna come?
What's name?
for real?
Contact you, and then y'all work it
Yeah,
out, and then he'll come back to
absolutely.
me.
You gonna really? You gonna really?
Yeah,
go?
if I'm hosting it, yeah. I'm hosting.
Yeah,
Think you gonna come?
I mean,
I'm hosting. Get that.
Be honest now. You think you gonna come?
if it's
He better
if
not
it's-
say
if
nothing about nobody
it's,
coming because I always
you
show up.
know, Contract, yeah. If it's business, yeah, absolutely. I think if
What
it's
if
business,
Speaking of,
What if it's a
I think
favor?
if it's business,
I'll do a favor for him. That's my
Yeah.
brother all day.
yeah, he'll
Like
show
we're
up.
closer than any of this stuff we've been knowing each
Yeah.
other before any
Yeah.
of this. And speaking of that, on my Facebook, alert popped up of 1 year ago when we were filming my reality show
Oh wow!
in my house.
Yeah,
And
I want to see that footage. Are you going to use it?
I don't know.
You should
Should
use
I?
it. Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see. I'll see if I'll see how current it is for us.
Yeah.
Because I forgot what we were talking about. I'm scared to even watch it back.
Was it emotional? I can't remember.
I don't think it was emotional.
It wasn't. It wasn't emotional. It was but it was definitely was a touchy topic.
I will look at it eventually.
It's a touchy topic.
But when I seen it, I was like, oh, look at Brian.
I think you should.
Look at Brian.
Yeah, I think you definitely should release that. But
So, yeah.
yeah. You know.
So, Mike, what's going on with you? What's next for you?
Next,
Or coming up? Like, what you got going on?
I ain't got nothing.
Like, if this
really
radio
going on
show
right
was
now.
to stop tonight outside of your job, what do you have going on?
Well, I'm gonna go to sleep.
He said you gonna go to sleep.
Your ass better stay woke.
My day to day and what I got going on is a little bit different than what y'all day to day and what's next is going on.
That's all. Explain. Talk to us.
Like I'm going, applying, going to conferences, applying, moving up in corporate ladder.
That's what I'm saying. Outside of that, like, what are you doing to check off things off your list of things that you always wanted to accomplish in life? Besides the corporate world, like you're supposed to do that, but
getting money so I can do those things.
But what are those things? I'm asking you that.
Well, I want a new car. I want a new apartment. I'll probably do some more dancing.
That's what I wanted you to touch on. The dancing.
Oh, why you just ask me what I'm doing?
Because I wanted you to tell you. I didn't want to say it for you.
Oh, Lord, child.
You want to get back into dancing?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get back to the dancing. I got this gift card from work, and
Okay. Why you?
and they it's like $50 to Washington Ballet. So I'm gonna see what kind of
You should-
drop-in classes they got going on there.
Why don't you? Yeah, get
Go
back.
say what you gonna say.
Get back into dancing. Why you? Are you scared?
No, I'm not scared.
Or is it just you don't have the time
I'm just
to devote to it?
Yeah, I wish I had more. Like
More
I
time.
used to like dance like 8 hours every day.
Wow.
Like every single day, and now I just don't have that time. So it's like
See, I wish I could dance.
it's hard to
I
like
can't
if I
dance
can't
worth
do
a
it.
lick.
Then if I can't do it how I want to
Can't
do
dance
it,
worth
then I don't know. I'm working on it. I'm gonna see what's going on.
Yeah. I mean, at the end
Baby
of the day,
steps.
make sure, like I said, is something that you want to do, and not, what people, because people will pressure you. People are pressuring me. Oh, when you're doing music, when I fucking feel like
Okay,
it.
you know what I'm saying?
Like,
Okay.
you're not going to pay for studio time.
I
You're not
know.
going to write the record.
Right.
You're not going to do any of that. So
Right,
when I feel like doing it, is when I'm going to do it.
I'm gonna get there when I get
but-
there.
But you got to make sure it's definitely what you want to do.
But
Though.
for right now, I'm working.
Securing that bag. That's all that matters.
Okay.
So, Brian, what's next for you?
Got a lot of stuff coming up.
Like
getting
that.
ready to audition for a web series. I'm not going to speak on it until
Do I know this web series?
prayerfully it goes well. Prayerfully it goes well.
Do I have anything to do with it?
Yeah,
It'll go well.
Yeah,
It'll go well. Just show up.
So
Just
gonna
show
audition for that.
up. You heard me?
Yeah,
Just show up.
audition for that, and working
You caught it?
on.
You have
I
to
caught it
show
too.
up.
Yeah, and just building up the Anomaly Entertainment brand, and yeah, that's about it. I had an offer that was supposed to come through, but it didn't.
So with the
You
web
know.
series, let's touch on that. Like, why do you want to do it?
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Something outside of what I'm normally doing.
So if it's given to you, would you?
Well, I don't want it
commit?
to be given.
I'm
to
saying,
me.
like,
I
if
wanna-
you get the part, that's your fault. I'm sorry. Would you commit?
Oh, yeah,
like show
absolutely.
up, know your lines.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, put up 100% in everything that I do, unless it's a family emergency. So
Yeah. Because I ain't gonna lie.
And my
I
son
don't be
all
knowing
in
my
my
lines. I don't know my lines. Like, we do like 50 takes.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Like the
But
last
yeah.
time I filmed, like for the last episode that came on Thursday,
Uh.
I had the script like written in big black letters on the wall on a piece of paper, and I was like on the phone just looking because I just got too much going on. I couldn't
It's
do
a
it.
lot though, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna commit to it. So
We got 5 minutes left.
yeah, so yeah,
So you auditioning.
I'm gonna audition
In March.
in March. I'm gonna be.
What
there.
involves what's in the audition process?
I'm not sure. You will have to talk to.
Did you audition?
No, I didn't have to.
Oh. I was just wondering.
Connections.
I didn't. He wrote the character based off of me solely. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's my best friend. Like, come
Right.
on.
So
I was just wondering. I didn't know.
yeah. So hopefully, you guys will be seeing me in that in March.
Are you gonna audition for other things?
Absolutely.
Like what kind of stuff?
Um,
Like what's your genre?
I want to do more hosting. Like I want to start doing hosting gigs and getting out. Yeah.
Host like clubs and stuff like that.
Yeah, more clubs events outside of the normal other events. Definitely want to host a club event. So, yeah, trying to fall back from the adult entertainment world.
Why?
It's just a lot, it's a lot.
I always wonder when people's like, it's a lot dealing with the adultainment world. All you doing is having sex. How is it a lot?
I mean, well, I'm I'm not a porn star, so I can't speak for them. But I do manage them, and it can be, from speaking, it can be a lot. Your family you got people's families being involved, and people sending stuff to your families and your job. It's been to a point I know people have lost their job for doing,
an adult scene.
Exactly. Yeah. So I mean, it can, but to each his own. But
I think I would be mortified.
It's a lot because you have messy people out there, that just
want to destroy.
Yeah,
So next week we're supposed to have, I don't know if y'all know him, Willy Wonka 29 on Instagram, tall, from Baltimore. Are you familiar with him?
Wow.
The name sounds familiar.
Yeah, he's supposed to come next week talking about his modeling and stuff, but
cool.
We shall see.
Talking about what?
His modeling and everything he has going on. So, my circle, we do things, but we pop.
Securing the bag.
We don't play.
He said he was tall?
He's tall. He's like 6'6".
Oh.
I'll show you his Instagram. Y'all probably follow each other. Just
he
know.
light skin?
He is light skin actually.
Oh.
You know him?
No, I was just checking.
Oh. Shoot your shot. So we'll see you guys next week. I'm going home, go to sleep. I'm tired.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Listen, bitches. DC's #1 recording studio.